Hey guys, what's going on? Crack here, and welcome back to another episode of our Pokemon Legends Arceus playthrough. In the last episode, we took down the frenzied Avalugg up in the Alabasta area. Oh, crack. Some sort of dreadful energy seems to be pouring from the space-time rift. Now the sky's gone red. I've word from the commander. You're to report to his office at once. Hmm. The way the sky has changed, it is ominous, very ominous indeed. What's this about, Commander? Why did you call us here to discuss the quelling of all the nobles, didn't you? That can wait. There is more pressing concern here that must be addressed. The first strike of that strange lightning, the one that drove Cleaver into a frenzy, it struck the night that Krauk fell from the sky, did it not? It only seems natural to think that the two events might be linked somehow. Who or what are you really, Krauk? Indeed. You came from the rift, as did the lightning. You're connected to the frenzies, are you not? Did you think to gain our trust by quelling the frenzies yourself brought about? And having gained our trust, then what then? What is it you're really after? This guy is evil. Hold on, Commander. There's nothing to suggest Krauk has wronged us. Exactly, and besides, do you really think he's got the sort of fierce and power it'd take to make all this happen? Let me ask you in turn, can you prove beyond a doubt that he's free from guilt? This person, this stranger peered out of a rift in space-time, who here can guarantee he is who he says, who here can guarantee is to be trusted. But no one can do that. You're asking us to prove a negative. How is anyone supposed to prove the absence of all doubt? He will be given the chance to investigate this latest disaster, but not as a member of the Galaxy team. He remains a suspect until he can clear his name. There are those in our village who cannot trust a stranger like you who fell from the sky, and so I must ask you to leave. You are no longer welcome in the Galaxy team. Consider yourself banished from this village until you can explain why these calamities keep befalling our good people. No, until you've restored our world to its rightful state and proven your innocence beyond doubt. Is that clear, Silene? What? How can you act so heartless? Do you not believe in Krauk? Do not attempt to intervene. But I have not forgotten your deeds, nor the unusual skill you've displayed. That is why I've chosen to let you walk out here a free man rather than in chains. Pfft. Alright, after everything I've done. After all this. Why? Huh. Everyone's switching up. After all I did for everyone. Dang. I literally saved you people and you... Puh! I never even liked you. We can take it from here, ma'am. Understood. However, the decision was mine to accept this stranger as a member of the Survey Corps. It is only right that I personally escort him from the village to the Fieldlands camp. I'll also see him off, as will I, naturally. I can't believe the boss would do this. You were acting on your own orders when you quelled the frenzied nobles. Quite right. Moreover, even if you did happen to fall from the sky, that hardly gives you the power to turn it red. You've been an aide to both the Diamond and Pearl clan. Of course, perhaps Adamant or Arita might take you in. Don't die alone out there, that's an order. Damn. Dropping some hard truths. I might as well fly over there, eh? Probably this is... Oop. Wow, almost... Could have been bad. This way? Yeah. Alright, let's make our way over here. Let's see if someone will actually help me out here. You, what in the world did you do? Look at the size of that rift. If lightning starts pouring from it, all the Pokemon in Sioux could be thrown into a frenzy. The entire clan is now in panic. I should have known the only thing that would come from the rift was disaster. Help. Ah well, that's not exactly something I can do. It's not that I wouldn't like to help you, but it would put Irida in a difficult position. Wood and Maya might be able to help you. Warn Bridge, alright. Hit on Bravery. And there is Mai, I believe. With a little Munchlax. My, what a frightful sky. Such a disturbing sight would be enough to put anyone ill at ease. You don't know what brought this about, do you? I don't know. I suppose it was too much to expect that you could have already come up with an answer. The Diamond Clan cannot be the ones to save you. The Diamond Clan could end up at war with the Galaxy team if things went badly. The Great Weird took a liking to you. I want to offer my support, but forgive me, I cannot help you in this. No one can help me. Let me go up there by myself. Strange events seem to follow you wherever you go, don't they? Found you at last, Krauk. I've been looking all over for you, you know? What would I do if I were to lose my #1 favourite customers? Don't worry, I've already heard what happened. A good merchant knows well the importance of staying abreast of all the latest news. It seems you're in quite the pinch. No place for you among the Diamond or Pearl clan. To say nothing of how poorly the Galaxy team has treated you. Not to worry. There are still corners of the Shu region where we can still stash you in secret. I know a little spot that will be perfect hideaway. Leave it all up to me. But we don't want to go into hiding, that's the thing. Here we are. I know, it's no palace, but you know the saying about beggars and choosers. Shrieking your work to come pester me again. Even beneath a bleeding sigh, you never change. Always a mistress, Kogita. But I'm afraid I'm not here today to learn of Hishu's myths and legends. No, mistress, just Kogita. Krauk is the man of the hour. Who's the one who quelled the frenzy of all the Pokémon nobles, believe it or not? The poor wretch you spoke of. Lost in time and space. Dear me, lost one. It seems I'll be able to fill my duty at long last thanks to you. Indeed. I am to guard you, lost one, for the task of preventing great disaster falls to you. The rift in space-time must be mended. Lest time and space throw themselves out of balance. But come, you may enter my dear hideaway, there's much to be told. The space-time rift is said to be a portal to innumerable other dimensions. In one such realm, far and farther still from ours, dwells Almighty Sinnoh. The expanse from antiquity to eternity, and the expanse to all sides above and below. Time traces the path we tread from here and now into the future, while space yawns all-encompassing surrounds us in every direction. You see, don't you? The two together, time and space, compromise all creation of the universe. How can one claim that either is greater than the other, and those two clans do? You can't really. Perhaps the truth is clearer to a wanderer such as you, one who has known for other ages. Now listen, lost one. Here's what you must do. Hishu holds 3 lakes of great importance: Lake Verity, Valor, and Acuity. Each holds a Pokémon said to embody one aspect of the mind. Complete the trials each will set you, and bear their gifts to the Shrouded Ruins. There you may receive the red chain. With it, perhaps we will bind the world together. Bind the world, you say? You mean it won't close the rift? Kindly spare me your doubts, young man. I know the old worlds and what they bid us do, and regardless of their truth, I am bound to pass them on. How callous of my ancestors to leave their legends to their children without a thought for the hardships it would cause them. But here we are. You know your duty, and you'll do it, won't you? Of course. There is nobility in knowing what must be done and seeing to it. You can now see the locations of 3 nooks. Alright, thank you. Mistress Cookie is a lovely workbench there. What was that cry? We have a lost Pokemon. Off we go, crap. Alright, out we go. Hello, hello. It's an Abra. Where did you teleport in from, little fellow? And it's got a letter. To Crack. You may use my Pokemon to go in between to access the pastures in Jubilar Village. I've also ensured that you'll be able to utilize our base camps without issue. I have every confidence in your ability as an adept Survey Corpus member to bring this bizarre situation under control promptly. Who do I want? I kind of want Irida. No, we're going with Adamant. I'm not someone scraps. I will keep watch on the commander. I imagine I'll hear something useful from him. Well, the first task will be to decide which of the Hughes region's 3 Great Lakes to visit first. Alright, let's go. Alright, let's do this question mark. I want a bravery in our team, actually. Alright, we're gonna take... We're gonna take this one. Actually, is there even a point? No, we're gonna keep these guys. These guys have been with us since the very beginning. Alright, let's catch our first Pokemon. Oh, of the lake. Let's make sure we got enough Pokeballs. Alright, let's do it. Fly on over. Also keep... That's Wild Staraptor. It is. That is pretty cool. Oh, man. We're running, we're running. Alright, let's go, let's go, let's go. And down we come. Right here. When it erupted, leaving a huge crater that filled with water. It is protected by a Pokemon called Mesprit. It was when Mesprit took flight that peoples first learned the joys of sorrows of living. Alright, let's do it. Let's see if Mesprit's in here. There's something about this place I can't quite put into words. Oh my. A menacing Pokemon stands before you. Trounce that thing, Crack. Prove to the Pokemon of the lake how strong you are. Alright. Let's do it. Alright, so against Gudra, that's pretty strong. Let's see if we have a counter to her Aura Sphere. That should be a pretty good Pokemon to catch, actually. Yeah, that doesn't look good. Hopefully we can get another attack off. Yep. Need to drink my tea, guys. Got a warm cup of tea just sitting here. Alright, that's gonna go. Rowley's going down, but that is alright. I'm gonna try and catch this thing actually. Hopefully we can actually catch her. Okay. This is gonna hurt, isn't it? Yep. Oh man. Alright, come on, Luxray. I really want to catch her, but I also don't want to be taking all this damage from her. Alright. Alright, she's got one more attempt on her. Bruh. You serious? Alright, we're just gonna have to finish her off, I think. With Haribo. Look at him, he's looking at me. That's the way, Crack. I can tell by watching you. Right, so we've just taken down Mesprit here. That's the way, Crack. I can tell by watching Pokemon that you and the Pokemon you've caught and those little balls truly understand one each other. Now let's see about the Pokemon of the lake. You feel a mysterious presence. What? Mesprit. Complete Mesprit's trial Verity Cabin. Your emotions. Share them with me. They're yours. So it speaks from its mind straight to yours. Makes sense for a Pokemon that embodies an aspect of the mind, I guess. When you fell to this land, what stirred in your heart? Surprise. How did it feel to bond with Pokemon and work together? Exciting. What did you feel when you mingled with Hisui's clans? It's a wide world. What did you feel when cast out of Galaxy teams? I accepted it. I didn't like them anyway. Take this piece of the spirit to bind the world once more. What? What is that? Mesprit's plume. Proof that you have completed the trial. Alright. See you later, Mesprit. I can't even imagine what they must feel like having a Pokemon talk to you without words. Well, the world's full of mysteries, I guess. Alright, so we've got 2 more lakes to visit. So, let's head to the next. What's Volo saying? Looks like that worked out well, Grauk. Gotta admit, you sure know plenty about Hisui, Volo. That's right. You could say it's because I'm a merchant, but mostly I'm just naturally filled with curiosity. I want to know exactly what happened in the past that led us to this particular present. Or more accurately, I suppose, I want to know where I came from and where I'm headed. I want to know my path, so to speak. I think we'd all like some answers on that. Do you want to return to Mistress Kogita's home? Let's go back. Ah, Mesprit's plume. So the legends told it true. Then the red chain must be real as well. I guess. But this all makes no sense to me. These Pokemon represent our minds. They'll give us this thing and will let us bind the world and solve all this mess, but how and why? Without the mind, were the rift to widen and the very world to end, would we even know it? One might even say the world, time, space, all creation exists only because our minds are there to perceive it. Some pretty deep stuff. Myths and legends are such fascinating things to study. In any case, all we have to do is complete 2 more trials and we'll get the red chain. How nonchalant you sound, how confident of success to which you contribute nothing. You tag along, only for the chance to gawk at more ancient ruins. Alright, let's see where we're going to go next. We want to zoom out, we need to go up here. Let's come over here to Adamant. We want to go up to here. To the Alabaster Icelands. Let's hop on Bravery. And zoom on over. Let's go, go, go. Oh, this is the place, right? What? Oh my. Nowhere near it. It's probably just quicker if I use weird here, right? What's this cave over here? Let's go and check this out. Do we have anything that can... Wait. How do we even... Well, we can't do that. Alright, we're gonna keep on flying away. And then I'm gonna guess... Oh, no, no, no. Oh, let's just run. Where? Alright, we made it to the lake. Boom. Alright, on to the next challenge. Here we are, Lake Acuity, you know. I've been told it actually contains seawater as well. Lake Acuity is protected by the Pokemon Uxie. When Uxie took flight, the knowledge to solve problems was born in people's minds. That's what the stories say anyway. Oh, jeez. That's Zoro. Alright, let's see what we got to offer. Maybe I want to open with... Let's just try Rampardos. Such a sick little Pokemon. Okay, we tank one. Alright, let's get a crunch off here. Rampardos isn't going to finish him off, but... Oh! I will never disrespect you again, Rampardos. A few nice levels. That was very easy. Alright, here comes Uxie. Hopefully. You feel a mysterious presence. Complete Uxie's trial in Acuity Cap. He's going to test my knowledge. Combee, Zubat, Unknown, Magneton, Dusclops. How many eyes? How many are there eyes? Tell me each one by one. All at once. Answer me. I'm ready to answer. Three. Enter your answers together. Bro, what? 2, 3, 3. I don't... Okay, hang on, let's just... Cone B, 2, 2, 1, dust clocks. 2, 2, 1, 3, 2. Two, two, one. Oh, come on. Damn it. Oh wait, dusk. Okay, Kobe. Does Kobe have 3 or 1? Alright, let's answer this. 6, 0, 1, 3, 1. Take this piece of the spirit to bind the world once more. And there is Uxie's plume. Claw. Okay. See you later, Uxie. Just one more to go. Alright, let's head to the next one. As Elf. Still, I must wonder, why don't they just give us the red chain? Why all that running about? I guess I can think of 2 reasons: to keep the chain safe and to test us. Though, having that said, isn't the red chain for mending the world? What use would some villain have for it? Who can say for sure? Maybe the red chain has some other use besides mending the world. Yeah, let's return. Wonderful. Then we can see if Mistress Kugeda has a bit more insight to share with us. So that Uxie's claw, I sense a warmth to it. The Pokemon of the lake are strange. They seem to play on your mind. Indeed. Yet we may want to add just a dash more speed. Things in Jubilife are tense. It seems Pokemon's been glimpsed on the other side of the rift. One of those Ginkgo Guild merchants informed me that Commander Kamado has raised a force, not to survey the Pokemon, but to subdue it, should the need arise. One of those Ginkgo Guild merchants? You make it sound as if you're not one of them. Now, if a Pokemon truly were to appear from beyond the rift, What would become of everyone, I wonder? That said, crap, there's no time to lose. Let's go and get the red train. Remember, once you've sought the third lake and found what's needed for the red chain, make for the shrouded ruins. Alright, let's head to the last lake. Like Valor. Everyone's healed up, right? Can we just like... Yeah, let's just fast travel there. And then we need to... jump on over here. Do it again. Why does it look like the whole... there's a... it just wasn't rendered in. Ah, we've made it. Wallo's giving us his usual speech. Alright, there's going to be a strong Pokemon in here. Let's see who it is. What is that? Alright, so he's going to be a poison type. Wait, I've got a ground move on you, right, Haribo? Hang on. Yeah, we've got a high horsepower. Let's go with you. Fushimi! I like Fushimi. Alright, let's tank this hit hopefully. Nice. She's really damaging herself here. Be nice to finish her off in one shot. Not quite. Unfortunately, but she might finish herself here. Yeah, she just finished herself off. Overquill. That's my kraut. You feel a mysterious presence. Q. There he is, Azelf. Show me unyielding will. Strike me if you can. Do you want to battle? Did those bombs just appear out of nowhere? I guess you meant to throw them at Azelf. You gonna give me a Q? What? Will you abandon this folly? I'm not done yet. Bro, how am I meant to hit him? Did I just miss? Take this piece of the spirit to bind the world once more. What do we get? Arceus Fang. Alright. Got all 3 pieces now. Head on out. It seems we've finished the 3 lake trials. If I remember correctly, we were told to then head for the Shrouded Ruins. I don't know what could await us there, but I'm always excited to explore some ancient ruins. The Shrouded Ruins. Mist is so very good at obscuring things, it's long been said to blur the boundaries. If we're somehow to bring together the world of humans, the world of Pokémon, and the world of myth, then maybe we need to settle such things. That being said, what are we meant to do now? Since I've made it in time? Showing up only when the time's right, huh? With age comes wisdom, I guess. I had the aid of a rather remarkable Pokémon, if you really wish to know. Right, but how do we make this red chain? I would hardly know. We speak of a divine instrument, one said to be capable of binding the world. What? Oopsies. As often Mesprit. The Pokemon of the lake. You received the red chain. So it was true, the pact our people have passed down for all these generations has been kept at last. I can set this burden aside. You've succeeded once again, Krauk. Yet, these things do not seem to be going so well for the rest of the world. What's that supposed to mean? I've had some news from the fellow merchants in the Ginkgo build. It seems that the commander is going to forego waiting for our investigation to finish. He plans to climb Mount Cronut himself. What's he thinking? If he makes it up there, what can he do against a giant rift in space-time? Well, he doesn't yet know that our Krauk has managed to get the red chain now, does he? That's right. We've got to let him know that it'll be alright now that we have the red chain. Krauk. Welcome back. It's been grim here. We in the Survey Corps hardly speak to one another lately. But with you back, maybe Captain Silen's appetite for potato mochi will return. Anyway, wait here a minute, will you? I'll go and let the captain know you're back. Oh my dear Krauk. The professor has been awfully worried about you, Krauk. Of course I was worried, but I don't think I could hold candle to the distress you showed Akari. That's blowing it out of proportion. I don't think it's appropriate for an adult to make things up just to hide their embarrassment. She's buried under a mountain of work, I'm afraid. We're to join the Survey Corps office. Well, he set out for Mount Coronet with the Survey Corps in tow. He's determined to handle this whole space-time rift business himself, including dealing with the Pokemon that's been spotted on the other side. So you managed not to die just as I ordered. Well done. Thank you, Captain. I have no idea what you're implying. All I know is Abra vanished off of its own accord inconveniently. I assume that you are here again because you've managed to learn something of use. I got this red chain. Go on. A legendary tool set to bind the very world. Commander Kamado is no longer here in the Jubilar village. The security corps have been scanning the area. So it looks like the commander's gone off all by himself. Take the red chain to the Mount Coronet, make your way to the peak and put an end to all this. I can do it. Alright, so we've been given the task to go to Mount Coronet. That's going to be it for today's episode, guys. Hope you enjoyed us taking on the Lake Trio and their challenges. And join us next time as we head to Mount Coronet. Please be sure to drop a like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.